Hello, friends, and welcome to this week's episode of
Advice from Your Besties.
I'm Chelsea Toronto.
I'm Dr. Lindsay Rigier. Hey, girl, hey.
Hey, girl, hey. All right, let's get to some questions.
Okay, what are your thoughts on boyfriend air?
I'm sorry, I don't know what that is. Happy to share my thoughts as soon as I know. I will have an immediate
response. Okay, so boyfriend air is when your skin and your hair and your hygiene kind of starts to go downhill because you're with your boyfriend in his space and dirty, disgusting boy molecules are in the air. And
okay, this is a younger person's problem, isn't it? My people that I associate with at this point in my life aren't young, disgusting boys.
Well, I think it's just like when you're in a man's space and you're around their products.
I'm inclined to use them because they're buying more expensive products.
I think it is a young person thing because I was seeing that they were breaking out. They were having greasy hair. All these issues.
I know I slide the more time I spend with someone. If it's a new relationship, I'm inclined to slide and like not do my skincare routine. I feel like skincare routine is for someone who's settled.
Yeah. Their
time has been well accounted for. You have your routines. Nothing gets in it's your skincare routine is all fine and good until you throw a wrench in it. And that will show you exactly how committed you are to your self-care. If you go on vacation, if you're up late, or if you're spending the night now on in a new relationship at a new person's house.
Yeah,
semi-frequently.
I think the boyfriend air actually comes down to maybe you are newly dating this person,
right?
And you feel the need to put makeup on all the time because you don't want them to see you fresh-faced or not your best. So then you're breaking out. That's my theory.
That's a neat one at that.
What was the other question we had?
Well, there's a thing on the chicks that talk about medium-looking people.
Yes.
That they should date other medium, and they're more inclined to have a more successful relationship. I don't know if I believe this.
So medium-looking people should only date medium-looking people.
I don't know that they should, but it's a theory that because you have taken the hotness factor off the table, and they're, rather than relying on good looks, because that does become like a third person in a relationship. When you're always talking about looks and like depending on looks, and it seems like it's always a conversation that they're relying on like friendships and shared interests, and so there's more character development in the relationship.
Well, I mean, if you have a super hot person dating a medium person,
that's what I'm saying. You need two mediums. There's that old-timey song. It's not that old-timey.
I mean, but the super hot person could also have a great personality.
Okay, this isn't about you. Okay. We are talking about somebody else. This is not an argument for good-looking people having good personalities. Okay. Well, what about hot people in a relationship? Sometimes that's...
So what if like two hot people get together? Is that too much?
I do think there's an element to it. I can't say that I've ever experienced that problem.
I'm just thinking of Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox.
Well, they broke up.
They did, because she's super hot and he's not, in my opinion. So, and they got like too crazy. Actually, this is a question. What do you think? They did a blood pact. Do you think that's crazy, or is that like...
I do think.
Oh, that's so cute.
You know that guy on Tinder? He's likely to get a new liver transplant. Talk about blood pact. Okay. All right. Let's cut that. That is not relevant here. I don't know. It seems like a young person's problem.
This is. We're too old for this medium person.
No attractive person is like beating down my door.
Well, they could be. If you got yourself back out there.
If I had a door for them to knock on. I have a personal theory that attractive people are unattracted to me.
I think
I have never dated a hot person.
Yeah, you have. What about the hockey player?
He wasn't hot.
Oh.
He was hot in the bedroom. He wasn't hot. Like, he was hot to me, but conventionally, no one would be like, I've always wanted to date someone that is like smoking hot.
Where they're like, wow, she is a really hot guy.
Yeah. And you're like, how did I land that? She must have a great set of skills. Yeah, I would like to date a really, really hot person.
Well, let's put that on our 2023 manifestation list. Chelsea
thing.
dates a super hot person that everyone can agree upon.
That is like,
is hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Here's a question. Whose location do you have?
I'm sorry, what does that mean?
Like on your phone?
No one.
Same.
Yeah, except you, because I wanted yours. And then I could see how it was becoming an invasion of privacy. And then that one time with that one friend that we had, that backfired. And I was like, oh, I can see how this is. Okay, so Apple iPhones give you the opportunity to know your bestie's location should they choose to share it with you. And I thought, oh, this is great. And I don't like it.
I don't like it either because
it.
it's like, someone's always watching my back. Like, what are you doing? Where are you going? Oh, I see you're over here. What are you doing?
I thought it was innocent until it reared its ugly head and proved that it's an invasion of privacy.
Yeah. It's low-key stalking. I mean,
yeah.
I only share my location with Austin when I'm picking him up from somewhere. And I'm like, this is where I am.
Right. For the next hour only.
Yep.
I don't need you to know that I'm sitting at home for a solid 24.
Still at home. Still at home. Honestly, I lose my phone enough times that like it's probably not even with me.
Okay. Do you have any other? Oh, okay. So then here's this thing. All right. So if you can only choose 2 of these, no, there's 9. So hang tight with us. And so you could look 15 years younger. You could read minds for 3 days. Forget about your ex. Eat without gaining weight. Add 5 centimeters to your height. Become a super strong person. Have a lot of money. Always feel happy and get millions of followers.
Those are the choices.
You can pick 2 of those.
We'll post this. Oh, we can pick 2. I would eat without gaining weight.
100%. Because I already do, and it's such a struggle.
That, I might double down on that one.
Are you suggesting you would have?
Or I would also have lots. No, but I always want to feel happy. Have lots of money.
Oh, we are not original.
What would you pick?
I'm on the fence between having a lot of money. I think I'm going to have a lot of money because I'd be inclined to always feel happy.
Same. I'm pretty much always happy.
You are pretty much always happy.
Yeah.
Anything else with enough money, everything else can be accomplished.
Exactly.
I
can look 15 years younger with a lot of money.
I feel like I'm okay there. I do read minds. I don't really give a shit about any of my exes.
Same.
I am strong if I work out.
Yeah.
I could buy 1 million followers if you would let me.
We go back and forth on this all the time. She's like, let me buy bots. Let me buy bots so we have followers. I'm like, no, that's not the legit way to run a business.
Hey, I would like to thank everyone who supported me on my no pants reel the other day.
Oh, yeah.
We're just at 10,000. Just under.
Wow. I told you.
You're never wrong. You should tell me to do another.
Trust me on Instagram.
I trust you implicitly on a lot of things.
Yeah. Okay, so that's all of our questions.
I don't have any other questions. You know I love questions.
I don't think so. Oh, actually, have you ever cried at school?
Yeah. If not at school, then where? All the time.
Yeah.
That's like recently, even fashion school.
I cried. Yeah, I guess I probably cried because I was like stressed out at school.
100%. And we are not a young group of school-age individuals.
No, I guess in college. I feel like in college I probably cried because I probably failed a class and I was like, I really needed to pass that class in order to get to grad school.
For sure.
But the one time I can think about crying that was school adjacent was when I think I was in 3rd grade. And we had a piano recital and we were in our church. Like we have a huge church and I'm in the front of the church. I walk up there. It's this long aisle. I start playing and I like mess it up. I'm like, okay, start over. Start playing. I mess it up. Start playing. I mess it up. And I just like got up and cried and I walked out like the entire length of the church. Like I was so embarrassed and I could not stop crying. And I was like, I just like couldn't do it. That is like the one time in my life where I remember crying has definitely imprinted itself on me.
Right. Yeah. When I was the lead in A Midsummer's Night Dream, senior year of college, I begged to be a feminine role because I was always like a comedic masculine role, like a jester on another Shakespearean play, which was really my strength. Finally casted as the lead, and I bombed. I didn't remember a single line. It was Shakespeare, so there's no faking it.
Oh.
I just remember standing on stage with the lights and like silence. It was like a terrible movie moment. And I don't remember ever going back on stage. It was horrible.
Ugh. I feel that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's an embarrassing moment. And every time I peed my pants during daylight hours.
It's another time.
Well,
You're not really crying.
It's not really that embarrassing. You can't
Like,
hold it. You can't hold
peeing your pants is cool.
Well, it's not that bad. All right. Well,
All right. Those
short
are all,
and sweet.
Yeah, short and sweet. So we'll post that question about the 2 pills. And we want to know, what are the 2 pills that you would take if you could only take 2?
Cyanide. Don't say it.
Oh.
Well, I'm not happy all the time. What can I say? Okay.
Oh, birth control, that's also included.
Oh. There's that too. That's important.
Okay. Well, share the show with your bestie and make sure you screenshot it. Tag us on Instagram, tag your bestie, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Disclaimer. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. The stories and statements expressed herein are experiences and opinions. They may not represent the views of the production studio or the hosts. If you disagree with our content, that's okay. No podcast is perfect for everyone.